What's up, everybody? Dreadn Ryan here. Welcome back to the Honor Misfit Toy Collectors. Happy G.I. Joe Day. Today is the official 60th anniversary of the G.I. Joe brand. Hasbro did not disappoint. They did drop 5 renders of the G.I. Joe Classified series. And then also, if you are a fan of Super 7, it looks like they dropped some figures as well, too. So it was a pretty darn good G.I. Joe Day. But today, on this short video, I just really want to focus on the classified figures that were released. And I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. Which figures did you like? Which figures didn't you like? Which ones are you going to buy? Which ones you're going to pass? And more importantly, which ones do you think won the day? So let's all go ahead and get started. It is Dreadn Ryan, so we have to talk Dreadnoks. And Naugahyde, I think, is an absolute amazing figure. Love what they've done with this particular design. Love the paint apps for the leopard skin vest, as well as the metal knobs on the bracers for his wrists. I do also really like the color scheme that they've used, the deep browns, blues, and greens. They do also use the sniper case from Lowlight, which is awesome, and the compound quiver and bow looks great. He does also come with a sword and 2 knives. But more importantly, he gets 2 animal companions. A macaque monkey that I don't think has the same articulation as what we see with the warthog, but I think will be great to sit on Naugahyde's shoulder. The warthog, though, looks absolutely great. I can't wait to see this in the figure form just to see what kind of poses that you can get him into. And then, of course, singing a whole bunch of a Hakuna Matata as the 3 of them go sashaying through the jungles, mercilessly killing animals, because yes, he is a mercenary poacher, but he's a Dreadnought, and we've got to pick him up. Next up is Torch. I love the head sculpt, Lenny Killmeister feelings. I love all the chains, the silvers, the blacks, the leathers. The only thing that's throwing me a little bit are the boots, but I'm hoping that with some customization we can definitely fix some of those issues that we see there. I do like the fact that he comes with the twin, I'm going to call them 1911s, as well as I'm really digging the fire effects that they've included with the flamethrower. It's nice to see Nox rule, flamethrower, fuel tank, backpack. I just can't wait to get this particular in hand and complete the OG3 of the Dreadnoks. Jinx, absolutely beautiful head sculpt. I love the fact they kept her to the short hair just like the movie. This is what I was hoping we would see. I also like the accessories that they've included. We get 2 sets of hands. We also get the bow staff or staff with the blades on the end. She will also come with, of course, a katana sword. You do get an extra head sculpt for mask, and then they're also going to include the blindfold, which is a nice homage to the G.I. Joe movie. The tattoos on her arms looks great. Again, this is one of these figures that I can't wait to actually see the production shots of these figures when we can go ahead and pre-order them. Doc, absolute home run. Looks like they're using the kit from Grunt, which will mean you'll be able to move some of those pouches around, or from the 60th anniversary, I should say, G.I. Joe figure. But just with Doc, it looks perfect for what you would expect for G.I. Joe's medic. I like the fact that the stretcher does fold up and he can put that on his back. I'm hoping that it does fit underneath the skids for the Dragonfly. That would be a nice callback to what we had back in the day with the original Real American Hero Dragonfly. I also like that he comes with the flare gun and what looks to be like a taser type of item. But this is one of these figures I think is just going to look great in the hand, and I can't wait to get him. For the Tiger Force, we do get finally Tiger Force Roadblock and Tiger Force Tripwire. This is a nice homage to what we've seen from these Tiger Force callbacks from the Real American Hero line. Again, Tiger Force is a sub-team, so if this is not your jam, you can go ahead and pass on it. I do like the fact that we are getting the OG Mod Deuce finally with Roadblock, but this looks to be a 2-pack, so this might be one of those, see what they're coming out at and just decide if I'm going to buy it once I see the actual production figures. And then finally, we have the Night Creeper. What's really cool about this figure is you'll get the original head sculpt and then the version 2. You do also get an extra set of hands, of course, one with a shuriken, the other with the knife edge chop. He does also come with a crossbow with bolt, 2 knives, and 2 swords, as well as the backpack. So it looks like you'll be able to store all of the Night Creeper's weapons. This is one of those great troop builders if you're a fan of the ninjas or martial artists in the G.I. Joe line. I can see this being a pretty popular troop builder for a lot of G.I. Joe collectors. So overall, I think it was a great day for the Joe team. The renders are looking good, but I can't wait to actually see the production samples for all of these figures. And hopefully we'll be able to order these soon and get them in hand. I also want to call out Skeletron for anybody who did initially back the Kickstarter, as well as maybe some of the backer kits. You should have noticed that you should have received your shipping notices, and hopefully you have in hand the O-ring style Wolf Trooper with swappable Skeletron head. Of course, the Wolf Trooper and the Geyer Wolf. These figures look absolutely amazing. Big shout out to Ben and Mark from Skeletron, and then of course Marauder Johns from Marauders Gunrunners, and then our friends at Grindstone Toys. All 3 of these figures look awesome. But for me, the Marauders figures, just what they did for Gary, it just looks absolutely badass. And I can't wait to see what the 6-inch scale figures of these look like. Dave Proctor created some new articulation for these 4-inch figures, which will be used for the 6-inch figures as well. So I think, overall, if you're an O-ring collector, you're a modern style collector, or a 6-inch collector, Skeletron has threaded that needle that I didn't think was possible in the collecting community by actually satisfying 3 different scale, collectors. So congratulations again to our friends over at Skeletron for everything they've done. And then they had to top themselves and share the cover art for, of course, Skeletron. And you can see the renders. Again, Dave Proctor sculpted this amazing looking figure with the accessories. So you're going to be able to get, the energy disc, a laser pistol with a blast effect, and then of course the sword, the energy sword, will come with an energy blade and then an in motion energy blade. Now mind you, these renders are for the 4-inch figure. This will be used for the 1/12 or 6-inch scale figure, but there may be some more options available for that 6-inch figure per Skeletron. So overall, I can't wait to get this particular figure in hand. I think he's going to be a beautiful, big, chunky monkey, and I think it will just be awesome to finally get all of the Roboskull and figures in hand. So I hope you guys had an amazing G.I. Joe day. I hope you guys are excited by the releases that we've seen, or the renders, I should say. And it should be a pretty darn good start to 2024. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought of those figures. Hey, if you've gotten the 4-inch Roboskull, as well as the O-rings, let me know what you guys think of those as well too. They look awesome. But more importantly, wherever you're at on the island of Misfit Toy Collectors, have a great day, night, evening, or morning. But more importantly, yo, Joe.